from the hollers and hills of West Virginia. It's Heavenly Hills Homestead with another episode. Stay tuned. Okay, so the 2261 Schmidt. There's another one right here on the main. Ain't opened all the way yet, but we're going to pollinate it today with the 1251 new, I believe. I'm going to pollinate it with a 1251 new as a backup. Maybe possibly the one to go with and leave that as a backup. Who knows? We shall see. Got another one here on the side vine opening up, but we're not going to use it. I got to get over and fix them today. They've done made it through the fence. This one here is, this is the 1250, this is the 1378 new plant. It's got a pumpkin right there. Looks pretty good, but we're not going to pollinate it. Pitiful position. The next one we have is up here in the tip, right there, which is several, probably week or two better from getting pollinated. I'd say probably a week and a half, somewhere around there, maybe two, before it gets big enough to pollinate. So, let's see. Why did I do that just now? I pulled that secondary. Dag blame it. Should not have done that. Yep. Okay. So, well, we may end up pollinating that one right there, just as a backup, just in case this one don't make it. That way we got something. We'll probably pollinate that for a backup. Anyhow, moving along here, we got a couple more that's a backup right there on the Hodge plant. Another backup on the Hodge plant. This is the great big one we pollinated yesterday. Had to take this off of it here so it can dry out. go. And don't know when the next one is on the vine, but we got this one over here that's going to be opening today, so pollinate it. All right. It is what it is. We'll pollinate what we can. Just pollinate everything at this point. And then we'll figure it out from there. But yeah, we got some really nice flowers opening up in there, right there, and right there that we're going to use to pollinate this Schmidt here in just a little bit. So stay tuned for that. All right, all right, all right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Man alive, that big old, that rascal is big. Four lober. Right there's a four lober. We ain't gonna pollinate that one. I actually need to get over here and take it out there. Let's see here, we got a little bit of a mess here. You can't go through the fence, buddy. Okay. Look at the kink in that. It kinked it up bad. Goodness gracious. There. Let's run through here like that. Alright, got them going back under there. Trying to check to see if I had any blooms over here, and I don't. No males on this plant. So let's go get. That's disappointing. Really wanted to bloom off of this to pollinate with. Thing's got tons of female blooms, but it just ain't acting like it's got any male blooms ever. I mean, I don't think I've pulled maybe one off of this plant. All right, let's go check my Bartimus plant. See if we got a flower on it. Okay. One Bartimus here, and I got another Bartimus on the other end. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes. There she be, there she be. Alright, come here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Come here, you. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh. Two pretty good looking flowers in here. If I can get to them carefully. One, two. All right. So, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna go down here, pollinate the 2261 with the 2261 Schmidt with the 1251 new. Man, look at all that pollen down in there. You see all that? And this one here, see what we got. It's a 5 lober. Another 5. All right. Looks good. Okay. Okay. Here we go. This is just in case the other one don't do good. Now that one down there, that was pollinated with a the 1673.5 Bartimus. And this one over here will be pollinated with the 1251 new. So pistol off in there. Cut back on. There we go. Now, this one here, we do not need. It's a 4 lober right here on this side. I'm just gonna break it off. Don't want it pollinated at all. Okay. Now we have our backup and our mains going there. Let's see here. Okay. So 1673 and a half Bartimus to a 1251 new. My Lanta. Holy smokes, guys. This thing's got like 30 lobes. Look at that thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 6 lobes, man. It's crazy. So we're gonna pollinate it real quick. This is our backup on this new, on the 1251 new. This is our backup. Break the pistil off. Stamen, whatever you want to call it. Cut back on. Okay, good to go. There we are. So we got, man, that was a lot of lobes on that one too. That was like 6 or 7 lobes again. This 1251 new, man, it's got lots of lobes. Look at this one. This was yesterday's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like five and a half, maybe 6. And that one there was even bigger than that. Anyhow, this vine right here is running in my way. You got to go this way, sir. Okay, anyways. Yeah, it's, whew. All these flowers in here. The 1209 Hodge is just, puts on tons and tons and tons of flowers. Really happy with this plant. I mean, it's just, it goes nuts. Running all over. So, okay. So we got 2 on the 1251 new. We have 3 on the 1209 Hodge. We have none, 0 goose eggs on the 1373 or 1378 new. It has none on the 1378 new. I'm very surprised with that. It's odd. It's starting to take shape, and that's cool. Get that going. Yeah, so like I was telling you earlier, Seems like that one there will open up in a couple days. Don't like the spot that it's in. Much rather get it out here somewhere. I'll go ahead and I'll pollinate that one, but don't want it. Probably gonna have to move these boards up some as well. Have to figure that out too. Okay, anyways, got all that done, and we got two on the Schmidt, two of them on the Schmidt, so looking good. And we got one on the 824 Hodge, still waiting for the Bartimus, and the 727 Hodge, and we got the 1240 up here pollinated as well. Ooh, I gotta go check on it too. Let's go check on that thing real quick. Let's go check. Huh. How did that happen? Hello? 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 All right. 1240 Hodge. Let's go ahead and take this off. Looking good, looking good. Got a big old stem. Look at that stem on that. I'm excited for this one. That's a huge stem. It's the best looking stem of all. All right, let's go inside and do what we gotta do. All right, guys. All right. We have got to start to fix some things up in here. We have got some major issues, as you can tell. We're gonna get in here, we're gonna do some work on this pumpkin patch, get things lined out, because yeah, it needs done. It needs done badly. So let's get in here, do some work. I'll explain as we go. What do you say? Let that tiller set with some stuff in it for a little bit, and I guess I'll start cutting grass. But it's raining. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. It's raining. We've had rain every day since last week or sometime. I can't really think of what day it was, but anyhow, I'm not gonna complain. Bring on the rain, and we'll sit out here and thank the good Lord for it. Because let me tell you something, when you're growing a garden, the garden needs it, and when you're growing giants need it too. So thank God for the rain. It's not coming across the mountain though. It's coming from back there. When it comes from that river, it's usually a big boomer. So we'll see what I can get done. Don't know that it'll be a lot, but we're gonna do what we can. Let's get off here and do it. Let's go in here and take a look, shall we? We got just a few minutes to look. We've readjusted all the vines, buried them all up again. Got them all going in the right directions. I had a boo-boo right here on this vine. I cut my pumpkin off that was probably going to be pollinated next week. Now I'm another 2 weeks out again at the tip of this. This is 1378 new. Probably could have pollinated it next week sometime. Now I'm back to 2 weeks before I'll be able to do it. Highly aggravated. Did not mean to pull that one off there, but there was other ones about that same size right here, and just wasn't paying attention. Pay attention, or don't let your pumpkins grow a bunch on the side vines. That's my advice. Here's the 1209 Hodge. That little baby is growing. I can tell a major difference between today and yesterday, and we're looking good. All the vines are buried, about to run out of room on this plant. I'm gonna run it right up to the fence, and I don't know whether to terminate it or flip them back on itself and let it grow back into the plant. I'm not sure what to do there. I'm not gonna walk down there on that. Gotta lay some more boards down through here tomorrow. But yeah, so there's that. Let's walk down here and we'll walk down and take a look at that plant. That's the 1251 new. This is the 2261 Schmidt. It's touching the fence, and so we had to turn those vines back around. Probably going to end up terminating those vines. Let these run all the way out here and touch, and then this one right here, it'll just keep trucking right along. So let's go down through here real quick. I got low battery. Here's the backside. I've been cleaning up all the stumps as well. There's the stump to the 1378 new. It's almost the size of a pop can now. That is a pretty big stump. So the 2261 Schmidt, it's pretty big as well. Keep going on down here. There's a 1209 Hodge. You can see its stump, and it is also about as big as a pop can too. Keep on going, and here is the 1251 new, and it's really filling in back in here, doing really well. Pretty happy with this plant too. Really expecting some good things out of this plant. There's its stump. Cleared it up. Not quite as big as the others, but the plant overall is better. So yeah, we're looking good. Got everything ready for setting pumpkins. Long gourds are starting to put on flowers and bloom, as you can see. And they're almost at the top of that fence. Gonna have to put some more fence up pretty soon. So yeah, everything is growing good, growing really good. Take you up here in a second and show you the sunflowers. They've gotten really big, and we'll end the video. So here's the tomatoes on the side of the house that have been growing out from the rabbit manure. So in case anybody was wondering, can you grow good looking plants in rabbit manure or from rabbit manure? Yes, you can. All right, let's go up here, take a look at this, and then go get us a shower, because I've spent a long time in that patch today, longer than I anticipated. So pumpkin doing really well. Sunflowers are getting up to my chest, so that's pretty good, pretty good. Looking really good out through there. Look at all them beautiful sunflowers. So in the morning I'll come out and they'll be facing that way, and they just slowly turn all day. It's pretty awesome. Hey, that thing put on a big vine quickly, didn't it? What's been eating on this vine? This here's putting on a vine real good. Cool beans. Got it some food and it started vining. All right, well, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Would you look at that? Ain't that just beautiful? We get the prettiest sunsets and sunrises over here. Is that not just beautiful? The master of the universe has painted us a beautiful picture this evening. I tell you what, Vincent van Gogh and Picasso and Rembrandt and all them fellers, all them good painters couldn't have done a better job than that right there. Look here, guys, we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you tomorrow right here in the hollers and hills of West Virginia.
subscribe.